we from Bengal, we the common people are extremely happy. But Partha Chatterjee being arrested doesn't solve the problem. Because share from every leader, every worker of TMC, the share goes to Kalighat. Kalighat needs to be arrested. When a month back, when the Honorable Court asked this government to, remove these kind of ministers from the government, Honorable Chief Minister didn't do anything because she is afraid that if Partha Chatterjee and people like Partha Chatterjee are arrested, then many things will come out. Many secrets will be in the open. So she avoided this. Yesterday, when the ED thing was going on, interrogation, then one of our ministers, Chandrima Bhattacharya, is threatening, BJP and ED and CBI openly in the media that if something happens to Partha Chatterjee, we'll take action. And the next moment, the spokesperson of TMC, Mr. Kunal Ghosh, says that whoever has stolen money, they need to answer. Party doesn't have any relation. How come the party doesn't have any relation? When every cut money, every share is going to Kalighat. So if we are happy that Partha Chatterjee has been arrested, but the main person who is behind this, Kalighat, she needs to be arrested. It is our demand, she needs to be arrested.
All right, so essentially you're very happy about the arrest, but you also want Kalighat to be arrested. But I also want to ask you about what the TMC has said. The TMC has alleged that this is harassment by your party and that your party is using investigative agencies to further their own agenda. What do you have to say in response to that?
See, of course, if somebody is stealing the common man's money, 21 crores is being confiscated not from the minister's house, but from his girlfriend's house. So just imagine how much money will Partha Chatterjee have. And he didn't go and keep that 21 crores money in her flat. He didn't, keep the diamonds and the gold ornaments and gold biscuits in her house. He didn't do the corruption that they did, stealing people's jobs, our children's jobs, who were eligible, whose names were in the list, but they didn't get the job. You go and have a look. In Calcutta, beside Red Road, they are still, protesting in this rain. They are being tortured by Kolkata police. And who got the job? TMC close aides, they got the job. They didn't even sit for the exam, but they got the job. Because they paid people like Partha Chatterjee crores of money. They will not be arrested. Of course, all these people will be arrested. And TMC can give any excuse they want.
All right. Now, another question that I do have for you is essentially now the TMC, they are distancing themselves from this entire matter. But what do you think about what they should do as a party? Do you think they should stand with the ministers? Do you think it's good that they're distancing themselves? What's your take?
Distancing themselves is an old strategy. They have been following this. When Honorable Court said to remove these kind of people like Partha Chatterjee, Paresh Adhikari, who were accused of, stealing people's money and giving jobs to the people who are not eligible, because she's afraid that if Partha Chatterjee and Paresh Adhikari and these kind of ministers are arrested, then they will come out with the truth that who they have been giving the money to. Shares of this money is going to where? Is going to Kalighat. So she was afraid and she didn't do anything. Now, when Partha Chatterjee is arrested, immediately, Kunal Ghosh, their spokesperson, says the party doesn't have any relation. Who has been putting the money? He will be answering. Why? Why so? If a tea stall owner beside the road, even he is giving extortion money, he is giving cut money, he is giving this tolabaji money to the TMC leaders. And from that also share goes to Kalighat. Everybody in Bengal knows that. So even now, if TMC wants to distance themselves, it will not help them because people of Bengal, they have understood.
And what's your perspective on how this is going to impact the TMC, the ruling party in the state?
I hope it has an impact because people of Bengal are a kind of peculiar kind of people. Mamata has been taking loans, crores of loans, and with that loan, she has been doing this dole politics of giving 500 rupees to every woman in Bengal. And if you are an Adivasi woman or a tribal, you will be getting 1,000. So now it is, it depends on the people of Bengal, especially the women, to decide that whether you will go to sleep with that 500 rupees money or whether you will realize what this government has been doing. They have been stealing the jobs of your children who are eligible. They have been rapes, torture of women almost every day. People of Bengal, women of Bengal need to realize this, wake up from their slumber, whether they will be happy with that 500 rupees Lokhir Bhandar, or whether they will realize that what kind of a government, what kind of a corrupt government and a corrupt entire ministry is. They need to realize this.
All right, Agnimitra Paul, thank you so much for joining us and giving us your perspective on these developments in West Bengal. Now we're going to listen